they're coming to get me. The signs are very clear, they're coming to get me. The time is very near. 2 weeks ago I saw them leaving Venus, and there's only 50 million miles between us. The signs are very clear, they'll soon be here, and they're coming to get me. They're coming to get me. There's no need for alarm. They're coming to get me. They will cause no harm. Listen, you can hear the cosmic clatter of neutron engines spewing antimatter. I can hear them in my room. I first heard them in the womb, and they're coming to get me. They first came for me when I was small. My parents did not understand at all. I wished to go, but they would not let me, and that upset me. It upset me. the pretty music, see the people dancing. They're coming to get me. They're coming to get me. They're coming to get me. Nice piece. Thank you. Thank you. I like the ending. Ethereality. Gotta go turn that light down. I think I'll turn it off before he plays another song. And there goes another song. I never get to it quick enough. Shadoo-dee-dee-da. What are you gonna do when you are halfway around the world and it is 4 a.m. and you are wide awake? Oh, baby, take a break. Dreaming. One stop. You can do it. No, stop. Hello. Good evening. Everybody all right tonight? I'm covering everybody up over here with my little piece of software. Oh my God, this. Go, Jay, go, this is Bill Crow. Good, thanks, Mike. Mike Miller, Jay. Chris Lentz. Douglas, where's Douglas? Douglas Romoff, hello, one and all. Hello, Doug. How you feeling, man? Did you see that little excerpt from our show? I'm going to play more of them, but I don't have time to prepare everything. Let me see, where was it? Where was it? IPSPB, where was it? No, that's not it. Here's another version now. This will bring tears to your eyes, folks. I know this will. I know you'll. When you see this, you'll talk about the good old days. Let me tell you something as we start this show. It's a little something I thought you should know. Even though I'm doing it without Tomoko, it's impossible to sing and play the bass. You're a lovely group of people, you deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced, but it will not mean a thing, 'cause it's impossible to play the bass and sing, sing, sing. You see, the bass is fretless. It's not like a guitar. On bass you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got no little markers, just a fingerboard so bare, and lots of notes which often are not there. That but then when you start singing, you've got lyrics on your mind, and the notes on bass become impossible to find. To remember lyrics, melodies, bass lines, and chords is no less. me tell you something as we start this show. It's a little something I thought you should know, even though I'm doing it without Tomoko. It's impossible to sing and play the bass. You're a lovely group of people, you deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced, but it will not mean a thing, 'cause it's impossible to play the bass and sing, sing, sing. You see, the bass is fretless. It's not like a guitar. On bass you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got no little markers, just a fingerboard so bare, and lots of notes which often are not there. That ju 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 ju. But then when you start singing, you've got lyrics on your mind, and the notes on bass become impossible to find. To remember lyrics, melodies, bass lines, and chords is no less a miracle than Lord's. A miracle than Lord's. A miracle than Lord's. A miracle than Lord's. Ooh. So as you make 1,000 errors, sit there and be. He's terrific. That kid can play the bass, and he can sing. He's my favorite. Excuse me. Gotta go back, turn the light down. I have to have a sip of coffee first. The microphone's missing from here. Oh, here it is. Sorry for the noise. That's evidence that I was actually checking the sound of the microphone earlier. Hello, hello. Yes, that's it. That's good. A lot of excess cables around here. So how do I do this? What do I do? Where do I tighten to get that thing to not do that? That's it. I like when people are professionals. They're always screwing with the microphone. They know exactly what they're doing. This song means a lot to me. Your eyes don't shine like they used to shine, and the thrill is gone when your lips meet mine. I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love. Just routine. I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love, and so is love. I guess I have to play Pagliacci and get myself a clown's disguise. I learned to laugh like Pagliacci with tears Susan and just give her a little nudge to the left, to my left, to your right, I think is what it's going to be. Come on, Sue. You can do this. She's such a lazy Susan. She doesn't pay attention. I found another one tonight. Where? Oh, I forgot to get it. I forgot to put the my little paper clip. You know, I told you yesterday I learned the value of paper clips finally. I never use a paper. I would never use a paper clip for anything. But you can stick it right on the page that you want to go to next in the fake book, and it's right there. That's like that invention I made, the thing that goes into the book, that thing you put into a book that holds it. When you open it up, where do I have you those? Yes. No, I don't. I should have had one. I didn't realize this conversation was going to go that direction. My page holder in a book. It's a little cardboard piece that you put in the page. It's really fabulous. I don't see any around. I've got 6,000 of them, but there are none of them here. Isn't that the way it goes? Let me see if I can find it. Oh! Let me tell you something as we start the show. It's a little something I thought you should know, so I'll tell you. As we settle into place, it's impossible to sing and play the bass. You're a lovely group of people, you deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced, but it will not mean a thing, 'cause it's impossible to play the bass and sing, 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 sing. You see, the bass is fretless, it's not like a guitar. A bass you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got no little markers, just a fingerboard so bad. Lots of notes which often are not there. I like to practice. Then when you start singing, you've got lyrics on your mind, and the notes on bass become impossible to find. To remember lyrics, melodies, bass lines, and chords is no less a miracle than Lord's. So as I make 1,000 errors, sit there and be kind. Do not throw tomatoes at me, keep those all in mind. Remember this is serious, remember this is art. Remember this or I will fall apart. Then I'd have to pray to God to come and intercede, and she'd only sit and laugh at my wanton greed. She made the rules for molecules, atoms, time and space. Yes, made the rules for molecules, atoms, time and space. Yes, she made the rules for molecules, atoms, time and space, and she knows it's impossible. Knows it's impossible. She knows it's impossible. She knows it's impossible. She knows it's impossible. She knows it's impossible to sing and play the bass. The bass. swell version of that song. La 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 la, lee la, la la, la la, la la. Now here's another version of that song. Maybe you'll remember this one. Maybe you'll remember this. Let me tell you something as we start this show. It's a little something I thought you should know, even though I'm doing it without Tomoko. It's impossible to sing and play the bass. You're a lovely group of people, you deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced, but it will not mean a thing, 'cause it's impossible to play the bass and sing, sing, sing. You see, the bass is fretless. It's not like a guitar. On bass you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got no little markers, just a fingerboard so bare, and lots of notes which often are not there. That ju 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 da ju 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 ju. Then when you start singing, you've got lyrics on your mind, and the notes on bass become impossible to find. To remember lyrics, melodies, bass lines, and chords is no less a miracle than Lord's. A miracle than Lord's. A miracle than Lord's. A miracle than Lord's. Ooh, oh. So as you make 1,000 errors, sit there and be kind. Enough of that. I forgot I played it already. I'm sorry. I enjoyed it. Speaking of bucket of fish, another fine kettle of fish, a bucket of fish. There's a bucket of fish. What's it? Bucket of fish. Bucket of fish. It's a drum lick. Bucket of fish. A bucket of fish. There's another one called Pat Boone Debbie Boone. Pat Boone Debbie Boone. Pat Boone Debbie Boone. Jing ding 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 ding. Pat Boone Debbie Boone. Boom. Or wherever it was. It's more a fill going into one. Pat Boone Debbie Boone. Do pat boom baby. No, I had three. When 1, 2, da boop boop baby do ba 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 ba. Drums would be fun. I heard, speaking of drums, Chick Corea's album. I never knew that was Chick Corea playing drums with Michael Brecker playing Confirmation. Has anybody heard that? I mean, I know you have. I heard it, but I didn't realize it was Chick Corea playing drums. You want to hear something crazy, go to Confirmation Chick Corea. I listen to it, and then listen to the drummer. It's madly good drumming. And it's Chick Corea. It wasn't Tony Williams or whoever else played on that album. Wow. I always make 1,000 errors. What's that issue with drinking? What issue with drinking? Now, where the hell did he go? Where'd he go? You know, I'm not going to screw us around and actually go find. I forgot to put. His name is Lloyd, by the way. I have him under a file of Lloyd, and I was going to give him something interesting or funny or stupid to say today, but I forgot. Well, no, they said it. It's on the album. It's on the album cover. On the album credits. I mean, it's a stunning thing because it's such good drumming. It's like, what the hell? He should have been a drummer. I guess not. He was a pretty good piano player. He is a pretty good piano player. But anyway, Pat Boone Debbie Boone. Pat Boone Debbie Boone. It's fun. I was working with Debbie Boone, and she's a terrific woman. She's just talented and sweet and dedicated. I don't know. She's part of the Rosemary Clooney's family. She married. I can't think of which one she married, but the Clooney gang, and she's in it. And we were talking about Pat Boone, Debbie Boone. I was explaining. I mean, imagine having a drum lick named after you. That's deep. Pat Boone, Debbie Boone. Helmer Hemnes got what wrong? Stanley Clark. Bill Crow, Chicorea's chick, Chala Chala. Chick Corea's favorite meal, chicken. No, that's no good. Harold Lloyd. What about Harold Lloyd? My father was named Harold when he used to work for Lloyd's of London, so he had made pencils. Harold Lloyd's of London. Lloyd Hames. Lloyd Nolan. Oh my, we got it wrong with this. You Let It in My Life. Was that her? Lloyd's of London, right. Right. My father was he was a broker for Lloyd's of London, and celluloid. Good, Bill. Good. Lloyd. London Bridge, John Weber, Gabriel Ferrer, Rosie's son. That's right, Gabriel Ferrer. That's right, all the Ferrer boys. And then there was Rosie's nephew, George Clooney. I worked with Rosie for 8 years and never met George Clooney, never came to a performance. Must have been some problem with them. Because Rosie was very outspoken with her family. She could... Daniel Boone, Pink Floyd. Daniel Boone, where are we going here?
Played by clubbing, New York City, 1962. Finally living in New York is my dream come true.
Never mind. I couldn't do it with a straight face. Yeah. My. I have to do some more songs like that because we've got lots of videos from the recording sessions where we just played the song and there was no vocal on it. Anyway, do some more songs, if you don't mind. Okay. Now, Susan, cooperate with me. That's my girl. That's it. Put it down like that. Put the camera down a little bit. Head up, girl. Like that. In case anybody comes walking in. And look, you can see Trophy right here. There's Trophy. Hey! But first, let us have a renewal of a most important song. Because we've all got to make sure that we understand the verse, sweetheart of mine. Don't sit and pine. Tell me of the cares that make you feel so blue. What have I done? Answer me, hun. Have I ever said an unkind word to you? My love is true, and just for you, I do almost anything, anytime. Dear, when you sigh or when you cry, something seems to grip the very heart of mine. Come to me, my melancholy baby. Cuddle up and don't be blue. All your fears are foolish fancy, maybe. You know, dear, that I'm in love with you. It doesn't matter, every cloud must have a silver lining. Wait until the sun shines through. Smile, my honey dear, while I kiss away each tear. Till else I shall be melancholy too. Come to me, my melancholy baby. Cuddle up and don't be blue. All your fears are foolish fancy, maybe. You know, dear, that I'm in love with you. Every cloud must have a silver lining. Wait until the sun shines through. Smile, my honey dear, while I kiss away each tear. And else I shall be melancholy, else I shall be melancholy, else I should be melancholy too. Oh. The old bassy. time. So smile my name while I kiss away his cheer. Yes, yes, yes. Else I shall be melancholy too, melancholy too, melancholy too, melancholy too, melancholy too, do 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 do. There you go. That's the $50 version. That's the $50 version. I don't do that for everybody. Just most people. Let's go to the back and see what can't do that. Ooh. Got so weary of being nothing. Got so weary of. Oh, that's pretty. Now, Mercer Ellington gets credit for this one. Is this possible? Got no weary. Got so weary of being nothing. Felt so dreary just doing nothing. Didn't care ever getting nothing. Felt so low. Now my eyes are on far horizon. Can't see a glow. Announcing the things ain't used to. Announcing the things that what. Announcing things ain't what they. Announcing things ain't what they used to be. I don't like the words. I think it's not worth struggling with. This can't be the hell with it. I'm going to play some of my own songs. I saw some I wanted to play. Oh, yes. This is the story of a man named Henry, a tale I know to be true, about a man going stale in a city jail, decided that his prison days were through. 5 years before Henry robbed his door, he got 10 to 20 years and no parole. On one cold November night, Henry finally saw the light, decided that he'd dig himself a hole. Now Henry didn't have no shovel, had to steal himself a tablespoon. Started digging on the 3rd of November, stopped digging on the 3rd of June, 'cause it was 99 feet under thick concrete, moving slower than a snail. But every night while the warden slept tight, little Henry was escaping from jail. Henry was escaping from jail. Henry stuffed up his bed so every night when the warden, every night when every night when, oh my heavens, every night in jail, every night when Henry stuffed up his bed, Henry stuffed up his bed, Henry stuffed up his bed so it looked like his head and his body was laying down at night. And when the guard checked his cell, he knew damn well that was Henry in there sleeping tight. But every night he'd drop out of sight, down the hole he dug in the floor. It was under the bed and down through the tunnel to where it stopped the night before. Henry didn't have no shovel, had to steal himself a tablespoon. Started digging on the 3rd of November, stopped digging on the 3rd of June, 'cause it was 99 feet under thick concrete, moving slower than a snail. But every night while the warden slept tight, little Henry was escaping from jail. Finally one summer morning, the papers had a story to tell about a model prisoner named Henry who was not to be found in his cell. Henry didn't show at mess that morning or at work that afternoon, and all they found was a 99-foot tunnel and an old tablespoon. The papers ran a picture that morning of the warden looking mighty pale. Seems he never figured on a day anybody dig his way out the Baltimore City jail, 'cause it was 99 feet under thick concrete with nothing but a tablespoon. Started digging on the 3rd of November, was a free man on the 3rd of June. Unfortunately, there's more to my story. Henry was like me and you. His tongue got to wagging and he got to bragging about what he'd do, so everybody knew. The warden's boys heard all the Henry's noise and they threw him on back in his cell. This time they gave him the penthouse apartment because they learned that lesson well. Henry finally made parole, couldn't dig another hole. These are days he's finally free. But he left a legend in a tunnel behind him, and they're both as real as they could be, because it was 99 feet on the first big concrete, spooning and scratching away. Hey, darker down there than an old coal mine that never saw the light of a 99 feet on the thick concrete, moving slower than a snail. But every night while the warden slept tight, little Henry was escaping. I did Henry was escaping. I did Henry was escaping. Henry was escaping. I did Henry was escaping from jail. Up jail. I forgot what key I was in for the last part. Henry was escaping. Henry was escaping. I did Henry was escaping from jail. Well, you make up these new arrangements on the spot, and you're lucky to finish the song. Oh, the song I blew last night. The coroner's report quite firmly stated the thing was real, it simply was organic. Microscopic slides showed that it had been alive. Still, there was no need for panic. Morticians in the morgue were simply mortified. They never so much as lost an inch of colon. Now they were just horrified to think that someone who had died might possibly have had an organ stolen. After lots and lots of careful testing, every chemist in the lab could see the subject matter did consist of living cells and chromosomes, so really, what else could it be? Local TV stations loved the story. They had their fun like TV people will. They filmed the woman who had found it in her little store surrounded by hot dogs cooking on the grill. Meanwhile, our sculptor simply laid low. Why let the cat out of the bag? Even though he knew he'd not done anything illegal, he knew he shouldn't brag. But finally he decided it was time to tell the truth. That was the only thing to do. But no one down at City Hall believed a word he said. They simply didn't think his story could possibly be true. My story does not have a funny ending. My story does not have a funny ending. A little tale that we could laugh about. Oh no. Some say it was decadent, others say it was time well spent, others well philosophized like Plato. But there can be no dispute, it really truly was a root. It absolutely was a penis, just not of the proper genus. Anyway, it's clear to see the whole thing was a fallacy. Let's hear it for the bold creator of this old and cold dictator, a man and his interesting potato. My story does not have a funny ending. A little joke that we might laugh about. No, the people in Baltimore finally just got tired of the subject matter and the whole thing simply... I had to practice that. I see 6,000 pandas. I see 75 pandas. Bill, I could accompany you on the okra and the sweet potato. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a fine idea. As they blues for RB. with Jay and Tomoko. Oh, yeah. Well, I have to do that. Sure. Yeah. Wait a minute. What's Tomoko? She's getting carried away. Have you been drinking, Tomoko? I brought some ocarinas in my supermarket. There you go. Thank you, Stephen. Not sure it's the right title. That's it. No, that's it. Miss and RB. Miss and RB Blues is the name of that song. I guess you can hear me. It seems like you should be able to hear me. I'm not going to bother with the headset. If somebody can't hear me, they'll complain soon enough. Appendicitis. Appendicitis. Oh, God. Pandemonium. Pandemonium. Okay. Wait. Here. We're going to have to play this. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Very interesting. Yes. See, let me just. I've got to figure out substitute. Yeah, Ted's a great piano player. Yes, they're so polished together. Tomoko Ono. Yes. The bass was so off. Everything was, the syncopation was so off, I couldn't figure out whether it's behind or above her head. I'm going to go back and practice with that one to learn how to set the sync. They have general rules in this software that says usually put it up 90 milliseconds and it cools out. But that didn't work. And sometimes you got to go backwards 90 milliseconds. But usually, because you take it back because the sound usually gets there, uploads before the computer processes the video. It takes longer. I know it's speed of light and all that stuff, but the computer slows everything down. The computer will send the sound up a few milliseconds before it sends the picture up. They don't care. They all go up there at the speed of light, but the computer has to figure out what to send up at the speed of light and when to send it. Jay, do you know Greg Rydell? I was listening to Jan Johansson today. Bill, maybe you met either or both. John Weber, do you know George Rydell? I know the name. I don't know him. Don't know him. I'll tell you what. I'm hungry. I'm going to play one last thing because it's fun, and we're going to go out with it. Oh, no, I have to do this. I'm going to go out with this one. So much. Pompton Turnpike. That's a very famous Jersey roadway full of country charm. Pompton Turnpike leads you to a place not far from Broadway. Still, it's on a farm. You dine with lights subdued, the music interlude puts you right in the mood to dance and find yourself romance. Pompton Turnpike. Ride your biker if you like, just hitchhike. But come to Pompton Turnpike. lights subdued, the music interlude puts you right in the mood to dance and find yourself romance. Pumped Turnpike. Ride your bike, or if you like, just hitchhike. But come to Pompton Turnpike. But come to Pompton Turnpike. Come to Pompton Turnpike. What? Who's there? Who's there?